Welcome, everybody, to another Small Man podcast. I have the absolute honor of interviewing the Niwa Brothers today. How are you guys doing today?
Good, thank you.
Good, thank you.
Thank you so much. Why don't we first start off by introducing yourselves?
My name is Reo Niwa. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I'm an owner of Axis Yokohama. I'm teaching classes every day here. Nice to meet
My name is Hiryu Niwa. I've been training Jiu-Jitsu for about 18 years with my brother and my family. And I've been training Axis and AOJ. Now I'm living in Japan for teaching the Jiu-Jitsu in our academy. Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about when you guys were younger, right? How did you get started?
First, our dad was training at the Axis Yokohama, and there was no kids at that time, only adults were training there. So we were just sitting on the chair and watching the classes. But one day, our professor invited us to train, and then we joined the adult classes. But it was kind of like we had a private class of our professor, for did private class for us when they are sparring, and then we were just training, like just two of us and my professor.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started to take the classes?
We were 8 years old and he was 7.
7 years old.
How old are you two now?
I'm 26 and 25.
Yes, 25.
You've been training for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 years.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, before you started jiu-jitsu, did you do any other sports or any other martial arts?
We
tried karate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only a few months.
Yeah. But we didn't like it.
Yes. Yeah, only thing we did for a long time was only jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, just jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu. When you started jiu-jitsu, did you really like it, or did it take a little while to really start to enjoy going to jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, we did have a fun like every day. Yeah, since the day one.
Yeah, we really like it, but I feel like I just like the environment of our academy and seeing the people, seeing the professors and teammates or like that. So I just like the jiu-jitsu as a community.
Yes. Jiu-jitsu community is very good and very good to have people like that around you.
Yeah.
So your father started first. Does your father still train?
Yes.
He's black belt now.
Does he also train at your school, or?
Yes, he trained here.
Yes, he used to teach the classes in our academy, but now he only train.
He leave it to you to do the teaching, yeah?
Yes.
When you guys, because you guys are 1 year apart, when you guys started, were you very competitive? Did you try to compete to who's better at jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, we always like compete each other, and also we like the competition. So we already like started competing like since like after like a few months that we started. We were competing like every month when we were kids.
So back then, 18 years ago, so maybe 2008,
2008. Yes.
2008. There's a lot of jiu-jitsu competitions in Japan, or did you have to travel someplace to compete?
We had a small competition like every month around Tokyo, and yes, we were only competing around Tokyo. But after a few years, like we started competing abroad, like Abu Dhabi World Championship. We yes we started competing like everywhere.
Yeah, like after we graduate our high school, we started competing a lot in there outside of Japan.
When you guys were younger, who do you think was better at jiu-jitsu?
I want to say me, but it depends on the day, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we train to get too much. So, yeah, sometimes, yeah, I can win, but yeah, sometimes I lose. Yeah, I feel like it depends on the day. Yeah.
Do you guys compete in the same weight class?
No, we always like competing in the different division.
Yeah, but sometimes, so yeah.
Sometimes we
Yeah.
in the same division, but most of the time like different.
Yeah, he's already bigger than me.
Yes.
Did you guys ever have to compete each other in a match?
No, we always like closed out.
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
Mm.
Who do you think helped to influence your jiu-jitsu when you were younger?
Yeah, there are lots of people, but I feel like yeah. I remember Mendes Brothers coming to Japan for the Hickson Racing Cup, and they compete and they did lots of seminar in our academy. So I feel like yeah, that's the most like inspiration for me. So that's why we choose AOJ for the training.
Yeah. So how old were you guys when you left to come to the US?
We were 19 and 18 at
Yes.
the first time,
Yes.
but like right after we moved to the US, like COVID started, so we had to come back to Japan.
Yeah.
So then we spent almost 1 year in Japan. Then after that, we moved back to the US again. Then we spent 3 years there.
Yeah.
Then we came back to Japan again.
Okay. So when you came to the US, did you know anybody?
No, I had a friend, but like nobody knows at AOJ. So yes, only two of us went to that. But we only because the Mendes brothers were coming to Japan, so we know the Mendes brothers, but no, we didn't know like any students there.
Yeah.
So when the Mendes brothers were coming to Japan, that's when did you tell them we're gonna come to train at your school?
That's not the time. After a few years, like because they stopped competing, and then after a few years, we get a contact to them. Then we told them that we would like to move to the US and train at the AOJ, and they welcomed us, and then we decided to move.
Wow. Wow. So, I mean, I guess my question is like, you felt that for you guys to continue to elevate your jujitsu, AOJ was the best decision for you guys to make.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, because we wanted to put ourselves in the one of the best uh, competition team, and then we wanted to compete more inside the US.
Ah, okay. So you came to the US maybe 2022, somewhere around there, 2021, 2022, after COVID, yeah, you
20
said?
after COVID 2021.
Yeah.
Yes.
2021. Okay. Did you guys, I'm gonna guess you guys already knew how to speak English well before you came to the US?
No, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah. We are still learning the English. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did it,
But
did,
that, but we learned the English just by communicating with everybody, the teammates, professors. Yes, and we learned Jiu-Jitsu and English at the same time.
wow, wow. I guess you had each other, so it wasn't too bad, but did you get homesick when you were in the US?
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, yes.
Maybe you missed the food?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Because I used to do a part-time job in the sushi restaurant in Japan. So when we were in Japan, so I eat like a sushi a lot. So I really miss the traditional style sushi, while in the US.
It's very different in the US than
Yeah,
in
totally
Japan.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So the 2 years you spent in the US at AOJ, what do you think was the main things that you brought back with you? Like the ideas or the techniques or the strategy? What did you bring back to Japan with you?
A lot of things, but mainly because we compete a lot. We were working as a competitor, so we learned a lot of competition strategy. Also, we we got a lot of experience of competing, and then also we learned how they manage a academy and how they teach classes and how they uh, communicate with people. And right now we are because teaching here in our academy, so we are trying to do the same thing that they did, and we are trying to make a good environment here as well.
Yeah. Yeah. For me as a competitor, so seeing seeing the world champion Mendes Brothers and Tainan Dupla. So is the biggest experience for me. So I saw first time that I saw Professor Taina was before he became the world champion. So I saw how he improved, how he became the world champion. So that's yeah. And my goal is also being the world champion. So that's the most vari- variable experience for me. The thing that I learned in the LJ.
Do you think if you guys had not come to the US and gone to train to AOJ, that you could have still reached the same levels of competition that you're at now?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Probably
But
no.
yes, but uh, also jiu-jitsu in Japan was also the important part for us. So because this academy is the place that made for we are today, and we learned a lot of things here as well. So both of the experience in Japan and the US is very important part for us.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like yeah. So if we stayed in Japan at that time, so we were for we are not focused on jiu-jitsu, I say, because my family expected us like going to the college. So most of Japanese people does this life. So I think yeah, if we didn't go to the US, so we didn't focus on the jiu-jitsu. So I think so that was like a totally different life, I think.
Mm, mm. I guess the lifestyle, like you say, you go to high school, you go to college, you find a
Yeah.
job, yeah, you get
Yes.
married, and then just no jujitsu every day.
Yeah, I think so.
Were your so I'm assuming I'm guessing that your parents were um so they supported your decision to come to the US?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Like
Mm.
first, they wanted us to go to college, but like after we had some like we talked to each other and they decided to support us, and then they have been the biggest supporter like this since that day. Yeah,
Is it just the two of you? Do you have any other brothers and sisters, or it's just you two?
just two of
Yeah,
us.
just us.
Okay, okay. All right. So you trained in the US for a couple years and then you
Mhm.
come back to Japan.
Yeah.
What changed? Like when you come back to Japan, you come to your school, what's the big difference now that you've brought back to your students and your academy?
The biggest change was because when we were training in the US, we were only training, so no teaching there. So after we came back to Japan, we start teaching classes a lot. Then we learned that we can learn jiu-jitsu by teaching,
Mm.
and then we feel that we improved a lot since we started teaching classes more. Then that's the yes biggest change after we came back to Japan, I think.
How
Yeah.
did you know?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I feel like yeah. We also have some students who wanna be a champion in our academy. So now of course I'm focused on my own training, but I also focus on their improvement. So while we are in the US, so I only focus on my self improvement and his improvement. So like yes, yeah, kind of same. I'm teaching their Jiu- I'm learning and improving by teaching. So they teaching them. So that's the yeah biggest difference I think. Yeah.
Mm, mm. How do you guys know it was time to come back? Was there something
Okay.
that you felt like you learned enough, or you felt it? When did how did you decide? Okay, let's go back home now.
Uh,
Uh, mm, Actually, so I got injured in the US while training, and so yeah I need to take care of my injury in Japan at that time. So but at that time so my mind I was thinking about staying in the US, but I was feeling really good after I came back to Japan. So I really I was able to recover my all injury. Then and my brother decided to took over the academy we grew up. Then I decided to support him as a brother and yeah as a instructor in here.
When you guys came back to Japan, did you have any goals that you set, things that you wanted to get done when you came back to the Japan?
Mhm. Yes, we s- we were still focusing on our first goal to become a world champions, and we kept training here, and also we had a goal to make a good environment here in Japan. So we took over the academy and we started teaching classes, and we were always working hard to make the academy better and then make the like a student feel more comfortable. And yeah, that's the new goal we had after we came back to Japan.
Yeah, my biggest goal has been being the world champion in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, even we change environment, so we do same every day.
How do you balance the training for your competition, running your school, helping your students become high level at their jujitsu? How do you balance all of that?
Mm, like always think we are thinking about jujitsu. So like when we training, when we teaching, when we uh supporting our students, we always uh like improving ourselves. Like because uh when we were only focusing on training ourselves, like we didn't think about so much about, for example, techniques, our environment. Like yes, right now we think a lot of a lot of things about jiu-jitsu. So that's the part of the improvements, I think. So right now we train, teach, like we spent a lot of times in jiu-jitsu. So that's the good thing, right? Uh, after we came back to Japan, I think.
Do you think, because is your guys' school open 7 days a week?
6 days a week.
Yeah, 6 days a week.
Okay, 6 days a week. So you have one day to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys do anything else besides jujitsu on your day off?
We like to go to sauna together,
Yeah.
sauna and ice bath.
So for me, I really love the coffee.
Mhm.
So yeah, I I brew the coffee. I make a latte. Sometimes I go to the cafe, and I also really like to read in a book. So it's good for the mindset for jiu-jitsu, also outside of jiu-jitsu. So yeah, mostly I spend the time like that.
Mm. Do you think that, because you're running the school 6 days a week, probably teaching most of the classes, is it you're gonna feel a point where it's like it's too much, like a burnout, like I don't want to do it anymore, or you guys just love jujitsu so much that right now it's not a
Uh,
problem?
I never think of that. Like I always having fun teaching and training also. So I never think that I wanna quit or stop. Yes,
Yeah,
because this is the what I love the most, and then this is the life I chose. So I always like every day I'm having fun.
yeah, we've been spending the whole year, whole life of our life, whole our life. So, but I feel we still need to learn lots of things. So I never feel like I don't wanna do jiu-jitsu like that. So sometimes I feel like I need to take a less, but yeah. So I really love to come to the academy. So even I cannot training, like seeing the people, seeing the my students or my professors. So yeah, like actually I don't have nothing to do. Yeah, I only do jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
What do you guys think are some of the differences between jiu-jitsu in the US and jiu-jitsu in Japan?
Like I think in our academy and also other academies too like academies in Japan, like Saturday and Sunday weekends is the most busy days. So lots of people come to train like weekends, and then so they spend training jiu-jitsu on their day off. I think that's the difference in like different jiu-jitsu in the US because most of the academy in the US close weekends, but in Japan like because a lot of people work weekdays until late and they don't have a time to train, and that's part of the problem of Japan. But like they spend the day off with training, and they relieve stress here, and we are trying to make the environment that they can like have fun on their day off. I think that's one of the difference between in the US and in Japan.
How many students do you guys have at your academy?
Right now, between 150 and 200 here.
So, to classes, do you have classes like morning class, afternoon, and night, or
We have 2 classes in the morning and then 2 classes in the night.
I
And
see.
then
Yeah, we also have our kids
kids
classes.
class, yes,
Yeah.
6 kids class a week.
Uh, so the evening classes, I mean, I know, like you said, a lot of people work. So, what time do those
Mhm.
classes start and end?
The first class 7 p.m., then second class 8 p.m.
Okay, yeah,
Most of people
usually,
come after work.
yeah, because usually here it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock, so it's a little
Mhm.
earlier.
Yes,
Mm,
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Do you think, I mean, because the US and Japan culture is different, do you
Mhm.
think that has a difference in the way the students learn or the way you need to teach the students?
Mm, let me see. I think that's almost same.
Yeah.
Yes, they just come here, learn techniques, they spar and then communicate with people, and then they just have fun training. I think that's the same thing. And sometimes we have a visitor from like different countries, different places, and then every time like we communicate and then have a like have a have a lot of fun training together. I think that's the same thing. Mhm.
So I know you mentioned when you were younger, there were smaller tournaments. Has jujitsu competitions gotten more popular in Japan?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
much popular. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Um,
getting bigger and bigger now.
hmm.
Yeah. Like when we were little, so there were only the me and the brother is in our academy. But now, so we have lots of kid students and yeah, so lots of them competing. So yeah, I think yeah, Jiu-Jitsu in Japan growing up a lot, I think.
Do you guys have women? Like, do you guys have many women in your classes, or still mostly men?
Not so many, but we have.
Yeah.
Mm, yes. Like in Japan, like women gets some more training, and then yes, right now we have more women than the past few years.
Hmm.
Yeah, we
Is it?
recommend yeah, so we recommend doing Jiu-Jitsu as a self-defense for the women in our academy. So we teach the self-defense in every class.
Mhm.
Mm, mm, mm. Do you see that, when you guys were kids versus now, there's a lot more kids doing jujitsu?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because when we were competing, uh, because we didn't have enough people in our bracket, so we had to move our weight classes or move our like age divisions, and we always had to fight against the bigger and older kids, and then or higher belts, and then right now, like in every divisions, they have a lot of people in their brackets, and lots of people compete like every month in the much bigger competition than when we were competing.
Hmm. In the US, right? Football, baseball, basketball, those are sports that a lot of kids compete in.
Mm-hmm.
What other sports are there in Japan that would compete against jujitsu for, kids to be in?
Maybe baseball and soccer is popular, I think.
Yeah, basketball is also popular.
Basketball is also
Yeah, and in the martial arts, I think the most popular one is karate or
judo.
judo, I think.
Judo. Hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm. I guess sumo is kind of big too, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not
Because
martial art, but it's still a sport,
Uh,
right?
yeah,
yes.
because in Japan, most of people does club in school clubs. So we don't have a jiu-jitsu club in school, but so we have a judo or karate. So most of school has. So that's why so many people does judo or karate or other sports, I think.
Mm, mm. It's the same in the US. There's no jujitsu in the schools yet. I hope one
Mm-hmm.
day there is. It's a
Mm-hmm.
good sport for children to learn.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for children to learn. So hopefully
Yes.
one day. I want
Yeah.
to see, I want to see jujitsu in the Olympics. That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. What does the future hold for you guys? What do you guys see what is your guys' plans, or what is your vision for where you want to be?
Mm,
Mm, yeah. For me, so my personal goal as an athlete is winning the IBJJ Worlds. Yeah. So it's been my dream. Is also I just wanna create a great community with my brother. Yeah. Anyway, so I just wanna win the worlds.
right now, my main goal is to keep teaching classes here, and then I wanna always improve my teaching, and then I wanna keep uh growing my academy, and then always find a way to make the academy better, and then yes, and also since day one, my brother and I uh were keep training like together, so I wanna keep training with him and then keep making better environments here with him.
Yeah, I also wanna be like I also wanna influence the people like Mendes brother Taina did for us. Like yes, like training and seeing world champion, also learning the great jiu-jitsu from them, also my professor in Japan. So it's so that experience create my whole life. So I just wanna do kind of same thing for my students for the for the jiu-jitsu in Japan. So I just wanna help the people who the jiu-jitsu so around me.
Okay, last question. What do you want people to remember you guys about besides the jiu-jitsu, the medals, and the competitions? What do you want people to remember you for?
Yeah, so anyway, so I promise I'm gonna be a world champion. So I like everybody so see my fight. Also sometimes it's a bit hard to so get a great result, but I I don't so fight only for the getting a medals or getting the great result. So I wanna show the attitude for my jiu-jitsu. So and I like everybody so following the my my jiu-jitsu life and yeah, I wanna show my friends and my so the people who has been supporting me so winning the world like my dream coming true. So yeah, I just want everybody follow my juice journey.
I I believe the jiu-jitsu connects people. So like 2 years ago, we visited Hawaii and we had some seminars there, and we met a lot of people there, and everybody was so kind, and we never met them if we didn't start training jiu-jitsu. So I believe that jiu-jitsu is like jiu-jitsu connects people. So like if people in Hawaii come to Japan, like we welcome them, and when we visit Hawaii again, I wanna uh I wanna meet them again, and I wanna also meet new people, and if I can communicate with people through jiu-jitsu, it's gonna be very uh good for me.
Again, I want to thank both of you so much for taking time out of your busy day to talk
Thank
to
you so
me.
much.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it. I was supposed to attend the seminar that you guys came out to the last time, but I was busy, so I missed it. But when you guys come out again,
Oh,
I'm definitely going to come see you guys. And hopefully,
thank you.
I like to
Thank
travel
you.
to Japan. I also like to travel to Japan, so I'm hoping that when I'm out there, I'll come see you guys at you guys' academy.
Yes, anytime.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you. ありがとうございます。